Alright, so I have decided to test out this Nakayama Namito Kita colored stone from Tanaka. I showed some pictures on it earlier. I've had this for a little while, but I have never tried it with a razor. Even this cheap gold dollar razor right here can shave really well when I hone it really well. The edge doesn't last that long, but I can see what I can feel what a stone's gonna do with at least this. And I was trying it a little bit ago, and I felt compelled to make a video because I am surprised at the feedback that this gives on a razor versus all of my other stones. So I would say, without a doubt, this is like the most velvety texture I have ever felt underneath a razor. And this is with I'm using a Tomonagura slurry from Nakayama Kita, just to give like almost zero feedback. That slurry from that Kita is so very fine. I mostly just feel the base stone, and it is the most velvety texture I've ever experienced. A little uneven, so I can't use the whole stone right now. Right here you can see some writing. That's part of the Tanaka stamp that's generally on top of these stones. I'm the first owner of this stone. I wiped the stamps clean, but only lapped it, to the point that it just made sense for me. I'm not going to take off the millimeter on top that I'm using right now in order just to use the corners of the stone. So, in a few years I'll have that whittled down to a complete even surface. I'm not really concerned about those corners. I'm not worried about it too much. Some slurry over here. This is a hard stone. This is harder than my Kita colored Tome strata stones. I'd be interested to see what a Namito feels like a Maruka. Those were graded on not just the cleanliness and the appearance, but also certain attributes to the feedback in a polish. I'm sure that this velvety feedback is common with the Namito from Nakayama. I know I've heard this description before for these. I just didn't really think about throwing the razor on it till now. I've been polishing with it, with other stuff, knives. I've put edges on with this. It's a sweet stone to put a final edge on a knife. I haven't felt this yet without a slurry, so that'd be interesting to see what that feels like. flooded. Okay. Too much water. Okay, can't get a point where there's just too much water. But that's where it's really hard. So it's just, there's no cushion, but that velvety texture's still there. It's just, it is a hard stone. But it doesn't grab at all. So when I'm polishing bevels or anything with it, it's not a stone that wants to grab or tug, and it doesn't pull iron. You know, it's nice. There we go. Just learning the stone with this. Gotta learn the technique. How this stone wants to behave. And then once you find it, and you repeat it a bunch of times, you're gonna split atoms with this little cheap ass gold dollar. Oh yeah. Now I'm really getting the feel. This is more enjoyable to hone on than, I don't know, the blue Asagi is awesome. So is this. This is really cool. Okay. Whew, man, it is so polished. Let's see. Some back strokes. I usually start moving towards more like a lateral stroke as I'm doing this towards the end. The idea is the same as I'm removing burrs on knives. These sideways strokes will often remove a burr, especially as you weaken it. But then you reverse to the next side after you fold it over, and these sideways strokes, a lot of times that'll destroy that wire edge. From here I'll strop it, and that will take any remnant that might be there. Okay, that is it. Till next time. Okay, and just in case there is any doubt about the edge, which, you know, I just got done stropping it. It's like 60 strokes with a ball, piece of balsa. And what I got here is one of my long ass hippie hairs. So this is the hanging hair test, where you just lower, there's the hair, you just lower your hair to the edge, and that was, I can't remember which HHT that one was. I'm trying to pull this hair out from my fingertips. Let's see, can you see that? Yep, that popped off. Trying to get this hair. My hair's a little curly, so it's Boom. As soon as I just lower it on there. Boom, that one just fell right off. It didn't even make a pop. You know, this is just Chinese steel. You know, this is like Chinese in 1095 equivalent, this gold dollar. Okay, so my hair's too curly to like really, you can see how the hair is there. You get the point. So that was with minimal effort. You know, of course I already had a pretty decent edge on there, but any guy that's got a straight razor that's maintaining the edge every now and then, you throw that on this Namito and it is going to be a laser. If I can get this cheap Chinese steel to do that, all those old vintage German and American and French razors that all you guys go, Japanese too, which I have one of those. All those razors you collect, yeah, lasers. So not bad, you know, killer stone. I'm thankful to have it. Now, till next time.